Hey guys, welcome back. This video, you need to watch it. If I told you you only had to trade one ticker every day for the rest of your life to be profitable and consistent, would you believe me? If yes, then great. If not, I'm going to try to make you a believer with this video. So let's get right into it. Guys, I've done a ton of videos on the hashtag 30 and 30 created by Paulie Tuaru. This kind of falls into that same category. It's basically what we're playing, what we're doing, what we're looking at. So I was looking at SPY. SPY is always at the top of my list for something that I like to look at and that I'm always watching when I'm trading. So last week I had some time. I was going back through looking at the SPY and how it was running and how it was working, and I noticed something. Okay, so on the 30-minute chart, that's where we're going to make all of these trades, okay? And all we are doing, guys, this is a strat scenario. It is reversal scenarios. It is a hashtag 30 and 30 to some degree, okay? All we are doing here, guys, is looking for reversals. And we're gonna jump right into this, and I'm gonna show you, okay? This red line is what we're gonna use as our stop loss. I'll leave it up here for now. This blue line will be on the day where we flip from red to green on the daily time frame, okay? So we opened up here. If we trend down, we're red. If we trend up above that line, we're green, okay? That's what we're looking at. So the very first 30-minute bar of the morning on September 6th, okay? We're doing a replay here, was a 2-up that finished red. It gapped up, okay? I wouldn't be taking that because if it was a gap. But this bar closed, we were a 2-up that finished red. So on this trade, guys, it's a 2-up finished red. We've got the hourly and the daily are red. I am looking for this to continue down this way, okay? We trigger on that 2 down or that 2-up candle to the downside. That's our yellow line. And then we've marked out targets. These targets are way further back on the screen. I'm not going to go back and show you guys, but they are the bottom of the wicks further back. So if we start this, okay, we're going to take our very first trade of the day on September 6th. And there we go. That is the first one, okay? As this trade plays out, guys, we trigger, we hit target 1. You could make that a stop loss. We hit target 2. You can make that a stop loss. We hit target 3. You can make that a stop loss. Let's just say you love your profit. So this trade went from 390.54 to 388.81 in 30 minutes. That is a fantastic trade when you are trading options. It's fantastic. It's a great trade. Okay? First trade of the day, you are a winner. Doesn't matter if this continues to run up or reverses. If you set this as your target and it came back up through it, you sold. You are a winner on the day. You could stop trading there if you wanted, or you can keep going. So let's see what happens if we keep going. The very next candle, guys, comes down and right back up. Okay? Am I taking this trade on this reversal to the upside? Your answer would be no, because the hourly is green, but this day is still red. We didn't hit that flip when we triggered above here. We need both the hourly and the daily to be the same color. Okay, so let's move to the next candle. So here, right here, let's move this yellow line up. This is exactly where you would take that trade. Okay? And then you can put your stop loss at the 50% of that bar if you'd like. Or you can put it at the bottom of this body. Let's just put it at the bottom of that body. See what happens. And there you go. Out of that trade. So now you're 1-1. Okay, you're 1-1 on the day. If you decided, hey, one win's not good enough for me, I want to try and get another one, now you're 1-1. So now we're going to look for a flip back to the downside again, or a continuation to the upside. Okay, we'll look for another 2-2 continuation where we have the hourly and the daily, or we'll look to come back below this blue line and make this hourly and daily red again. So the next candle There you go. So you have that flip. So we came back down through that blue line, the hourly daily switch. There's your trigger. Let's make sure we have our targets set in place. So first target to the bottom of the most preceding wick, and then the next one would come down all the way to here. Okay, so let's see how this thing plays out. We've already triggered. And guys, listen, you've gone from 391.82 to, 390.42. It's a really good gain. Okay, so by all means, feel free to take your profit there and take your money and go home. But let's see what the next setup was for us on this play. I guess the one thing we should have in here, I don't know where it went, but let's just put it here and we'll make it red. The stop loss. Okay, so top of the body of the candle. Okay, at the trigger point, wherever you guys want to have it. Okay, let's see what happens though. So we come into here. There's your inside bar, and the next candle back down. Okay, so again, you guys want to manage your risk, and you want to keep it there, and you want to get out of the trade at break even. That's fine. You want to put it at that 50% marker, which is somewhere in that range here. You want to put it at the top of the body. You guys need to determine the risk management. Okay? So again, let's say you get stopped out. Okay? That's fine. You get stopped out. You're left with an inside bar. This then becomes your trigger. Okay? And you've hit target 1. Let's move that back. Again, you've hit target 1. You've hit target 2. Okay, so another, even if you lost this trade, you have another winner right here, following it right after. Okay, there's your profit. What happens on the next play? You get this inside bar and you're back on through. Okay, so you broke through, you're out of the trade with profit, and then boom, you're back up. Okay, that's the ease of this strategy, and how simple and how the probabilities of it working are so precise. So we move on to the next one. We have another trend down here. Now you can take this one at 12:30. Okay. Let's say you do. That's fine. Let's say you're getting greedy and you want to take that trade. Okay, there you go. And we're just moving all these lines around. Stop loss there. Stop loss at the top of the body. Doesn't matter. Okay, wherever you guys want to put it. You guys are the ones who manage the risk. Okay, so let's go and see what the next bar is. You trend down a little further, and you're back up, and you're out of the trade, and you're in it for a loss. Now, at this point, guys, you're already half an hour away from the market. You're not running another trade on this thing. So there's your next bar. Okay, and then your next bar is the opening bar of the day. Okay, so look. There's your trigger. There's your stop at the bottom. There's target 1. There's target 2. There you go. I'm just taking the tops of the wicks. There, I just didn't move this back. So I can do that because we're going to continue on here. But let me bring these back for you guys. They are far, far back there. You know what? Holy crikey. How far back? Let's just delete this thing. I'm going to make a new bar. This is nuts. Okay. And we'll make that green. That's your next target. And then your next one is up here. We'll bring this blue line down because, again, we're looking for that flip. So this is at first, this is where your flip will occur, okay, to come back to the downside. That's what that blue line represents. And then I'm just going to put in one more line at the top here. Move to the next candle. Okay, there we are. So now that this candle is closed, we've moved it up to there. But now that candle's closed, you moved it up to there. Okay, or that's not where I would leave it because you're already in profit here, guys. Target 1, target 2. Okay, it's that simple. Either one of those spots. So now we open up and we've continued higher. We haven't quite hit that target, that next target, but we move our stop loss up to the bottom of the next candle. Okay, and there we go on to the next one. Boom. This is another winning trade, guys. Stop loss to there or stop loss to your next target. Now we can go mark these out even further. Up to there. There's another one. Okay, there's your next one right there. And I'm probably not going to go through this whole day, but you know, there's a day and a half, okay, of trading. You could have even moved your stop loss up. Whoops. Moved your stop loss up to this point, and as it reversed back through, you're out of that trade. But let's say you didn't. Let's just say you left it there. What's the next one? Right there. Okay? Now you're out of the trade for a ridiculously good gain on an option play at 391.27 to 393.70. Okay? A great trade. So now what happens? Now we trend back down. Are you taking this reversal? You're not, because you need that time frame continuity. What's the next one? Now we trend back up. Okay? So let's see how this works out. Now we trend back up. You can take that trigger again, okay? There's your trigger for a 2 down, 2 up reversal. Time frame continuity on the hourly and the daily in our favor. Okay? There's a target. Those are close to the same. We'll leave them there. There's a target right there. Okay. The next one, I don't know if we would hit that one way up there. But let's see. That's quite a ways up. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's play the next candle. There's your trigger. You can move your stop loss there, or if you want to be really super cautious, you can put it to that trigger there. Let's just meet halfway. We'll put it in at the bottom of the body, okay? And guys, realistically, that stuff's all up to you guys. You put your stop losses wherever you want to put your stop losses to manage your risk. Okay, so you're through that target now, and you say to yourself, I'd rather just leave with profit. I'll take it to that target line. What's the next play? Okay, boom, to that next target. So now you can tell yourself again, I'm taking it to here, or I'm taking it to here. It doesn't matter. If you're up to there, guys, again, 394 to 396, you have an incredible win again. What's the next play? So if you had your stop loss there, you're out of the trade. That's fine. You made great gains. If you left it to the bottom of the candle, okay, well, if you left it, whoops, sorry guys. If you left this at the bottom of this candle, or anywhere in this range, halfway through this candle, well, you're still in this trade, okay? So now you're to the bottom of this candle, let's say, to keep this trade going, just in case you're one of those people who did. And again, guys, this is all the way that you guys decide to manage your risk. You can put that stop loss anywhere you want to make sure you are exiting that trade with profit. There's the next candle as we go higher and higher up. Okay, so now you want to move your stop loss to there, or you just take it to that target. It doesn't matter. Where's your next candle? There you go. Now you can move it up to that candle. Okay, we're almost at those targets. And there, out of the trade. Another excellent trade. We're at 13.30 again. End of the day, out of the trade. Okay, I'm going to go through one more day here with you guys, and then that'll be it. And you guys can backtest this thing all you want, but these reversals are key. They are money in the bank for you guys, okay? Here is the next setup. Okay, so we gap down. We're open all the way down here, and we trend all the way back up. I'm going to delete some of these targets here, just so we know where we're looking at. And then, where is my blue line? There's the blue line. That I'm going to keep on the screen for a visual for us to see where the flip happens, okay? So we gap down, we open up, okay? Now we're looking. We've got an hourly and a daily in our favor. So where can I be looking for a trade to get in? Okay, we're 2 down. We finish green. Guess what I'm looking for? That is my trigger that I'm looking for. Make that your stop loss, I guess. And let's see how this thing plays out. If it trends to the upside, there's my first targets, okay? And there you have it, guys. You are in this trade, okay? So now you can put your stop loss to there to make sure you get out with at least even, or you can say to yourself, I can take a little bit of a loss here, okay? So let's say you're okay with taking a small loss on this. That's where you put your stop loss. Now we almost hit targets. Let's see where the next one plays out. There you go. Boom. Look at that. Okay. Now, if you would have put your stop loss at that trigger, and I didn't know what it was going to do, guys. I honestly didn't. If you had your stop loss at that trigger, you're out of the trade. You can take it off of this next trigger right here. Okay. You can get into that trade. Now, if we go back, let's mark out our targets here and see what happens. There was a target there. Okay, and there's another target up here. That's pretty rangy for us to hit that, but let's see what happens. So we've moved up. Now you can put that to the trigger, or you can say, nope, I'm moving this up to the target that we hit, and I am leaving out of this trade, and I'm going to leave out of this trade with some kind of profit. Okay, so you can put it there. Let's say you put it there. We'll see what happens, okay? There you go. There's your next candle. So now what? Now, you can put it to the top of that candle. You are leaving this thing with from 397.71 to 399.81. Another $2 move. Where's the next break? There. Out of the trade. Done. You're out. And then you can look for the next range, okay? The next move. Did we hit it there? There is your break, but there's no actionable signal where it broke through, so we're going to hold off. Okay, so there's our inside bar, and you see here, we are hourly daily. If this trends back to the upside, we are going to take that trade. And that's the simplicity of it, guys. This is how simple this stuff is. You can't make it any easier than what we're doing here. Now you want to take to the bottom here. It's almost a $2 move, so take it halfway if that's what you want to make your risk at on this first trade. Okay, and then see what happens. There you go. This was so tight. Now I just placed that. I don't know if that's 50% or not. You know, what do we have here? 398.41 versus a low of 396.03. So you're looking at 397.20. You might have got stopped out here. Okay, it would have been really tight. Okay, let's say you didn't. Okay, let's say, well, I don't even know how this bar played out. Let's go back and look. Okay, let's see where that stop loss is and where that trigger is. We hop back to the 15 just to see. Looks like we trended down and then we trended up, okay? So we're okay there still. And then we trend up. And again, this is the easiest thing to see with when we're looking back on a trade to see what happened. we're going to do this live trading next week. I'm going to go through this with you guys. We break through this trigger, okay? We didn't quite hit the target, but move that up, okay? Move that to your trigger. Make sure you're leaving with at least something or nothing. Okay, so then we trended up, and then we came back down. Okay, so you hit that target. Once you hit that target, you either leave this trigger or this stop loss here, or you move it up to there and you're out of the trade. Okay, and that's it. What's the next one? So now we have another inside bar. So again, guys, if this trends to the upside, we can look for that break right there. And we can look for a target right there. And we can look for another target right there. And this is the last day I'm going to go through with you guys. So we're sitting at the noon hour here. There. And we break down. This becomes nullified. We don't even have to worry about it. It becomes a non-factor. Okay? What's the next play? There we go. And we're into 1300. So that means there's half an hour left in the trading day. And we're not playing anything else. Now, you could have taken this trade on the last 30 minutes if you wanted to. I wouldn't have. But you could have broke there. And you would have hit targets. And you could have got out of the trade with more profits. So, profitably and consistently, this strategy works. Just go back test it, guys. This is essentially a 30 and 30 strategy. So you can look at it. You can go back and check any of my 30 and 30 videos. This is essentially the same thing. We're looking at these reversals on the 30-minute time frame that are working in our favor using the hourly and the daily and anything else that's the same direction. But we need this hourly and the daily in the same direction, guys. SPY, one ticker every day for the rest of your life. You could trade this. This is why SPY is always at the top of my watch list on any day. I always watch SPY. Back test this strategy, guys. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Get in on the Discord. The link is in the description below. And everything I offer for you guys, whether it's free or fee-based, is in that Discord. So click on that link and get hooked up in that Discord. And we will see you guys all on the next one. Bye-bye.